fight, but we want to give the fans those fights, the fights that people want to see.
Another fight that people want to see, Eddie Hearn in the press conference yesterday spoke very highly of David Morrell.
That's another great fighter.
A guy that he's saying that, you know, he chased you guys at 168, and now he's at 175 to get that fight.
There's no chase. You know, come on, bro. You know, you're not going to, you know, I like David Morrell. David Morrell's a great fighter. He has a lot of experience in the amateur experience.
Yeah.
And professionally, he doesn't have that right now. Who has he fought? You know, I'm not saying that we're scared of him. I would love to fight him right now. Right now, I think David could stop him in 9, 10 rounds, you know. I believe that 100%, you know. But why are they not putting him? You know, I mean, if they tell you, hey, you got to fight this guy, you got to fight him. Something, you got to fight him. You know, I'd rather fight him right now because later on I think he's going to get more experience. It's going to get a little tougher because he is a good fighter. But right now he does not have the experience of David right now. So we have an advantage there, you know, to beating him, and why not take the fight? We are going to fight, and you know that fight's coming anyways, you know. But I think it's going to be, as time goes, I think it's going to be a little bit more difficult right now because he is a good fighter.
Do you think Turkey makes that fight?
Of course, people can make whatever they want, you know. They have the backup, they have the money, and I mean, they're doing a great job.
How does that fight look? I mean, you know, you said that
We're stopping him right now.
Why?
If we fight him, I think David's stronger. That's a fight that David really wants, and I think David in there. I think Morrell. To be honest with you, let me tell you what I said about Morrell. He's a guy, you know, that plays a lot in the ring, and you know, he drops his hands a lot. You know, he's never fought a really, really good fighter. So that's an advantage for us. If he starts doing that, you know, he's used to doing those things, you know. He's not Sad Judah. He's not fucking Nassim Hamed, you know. These guys will back up their stuff, you know, but who is he fighting right now? He's fighting guys that he's supposed to be, you know. So I think if he starts playing around and dancing and trying to do all those things, I think definitely David's going to take advantage of that. That's why I say that. Maybe if he was more serious and more defense and you know, try to do things a little bit more serious, we will have a problem. That style, I love that style.
Favorite Zab Judah fight?
Huh?
Favorite Zab Judah fight?
Favorite him?
Yeah.
Against who?
What is your favorite Zab Judah? What is your favorite?
Oh, my favorite you? Fuck, bro, all the fucking fights that you fucking fought, bro, you know. To be honest with you, man, I remember when David was 6 and Dave Jr. was like about 8, 9. We used to watch them all the fucking time, all the fucking fights. Every fight was fucking, we don't have fights like that no more. Exciting, bro. Every fighter that you face was fucking top of the fight, you know? We used to watch Roy Jones, you, Costa Sioux, fucking Nassim Hamed, Julio Cesar Chavez. We didn't have this shit now, you know. The social media fighters now these days, you know. I mean, these motherfuckers are real fucking fighters, facing the fucking guys, and that's why you're at where you're at, because you're recognized, you know. We remember every shit that you did, you know, because you're a fucking true fighter. You never fucking backed out from nobody, and that's my memories, and that's pretty much everybody's memories, you know.
You know, obviously, if Ryo's successful, he got big fights on the table. You know, how does he match up with all the other guys that are 140?
All these guys are 140, man. They're dangerous right now, young. If we look at Teofimo, if we look at Ryan Garcia, hopefully he comes back. Shit, we have a stack of 135, 140. Fuck, man, and they keep coming. You know, that division has always been popular, you know. It's been really good. So, sky's the limit, man. You know, he has to stay focused, disciplined, and sky's the limit, man. To be honest with you, all the fighters right there are like, if we start putting Shakur Stevenson, we start putting Tang, all these fucking guys, man. All those fucking heights, all those fights are hard, man. All those fights are very difficult, you know. So David Haney is another great fighter there too. So I mean, we just that division, we have a lot of boxing, a lot of good, exciting boxing.
When it comes down to this card right here, what other fight intrigues you?
The other one that I'm looking forward for is Andy Reese. You know, man, against Miller, man. You know, that's a fuck, man. Both of them need this fight. Both of them are working so fucking hard.
Yeah.
To steal the night, you know, and go to better and bigger things, you know. I guarantee you, whoever fucking wins this fight is gonna go fight for the world title. But it's there. The only thing they gotta do, they gotta look impressive.
Gotta look impressive.
You like that, Jet? Yeah.
Gotta look impressive though.
Gotta look impressive. You can't just win the fight. You gotta look impressive.
I like it. So, any fight moves for David?
But yeah, like I said, we're trying to work on something on November. First week, second week, we're working on it. Right now, we're just lining up all the fighters and see the options. Like I said, I manage David, and we've been working together for a long, long time, and we were just waiting to see what happens. At the end of the day, the promoters are the ones that give you the fighters. We're here to fight whoever. We have no choice at this point. We got to face whoever they give us. In order to keep proving ourselves. And but I got Diego Pacheco fighting the 31st here, a big card, his main event. I have his little brother fighting August 17th. And we're super excited about it. We got Rayos, and we're blessed, from a guy that didn't know shit about boxing, nothing. To this day, I don't think I know that much about boxing, but I'm blessed to have all these fighters that I have.
Also, the big news, September 14th, Canelo Alvarez and Edgar Banga. This is that division.
I gotta congratulate Edgar Banga for that fight. Everybody wants to fight Canelo. He landed a big fight. There you go. I don't think he has experience. I don't think he has done anything to get that fight. But at the end of the day, he got it. That's all that matters. Anything can happen. A big upset or something. I don't see him winning. To be honest with you, I would love for him to win, because then other fighters have more opportunities. Because he will not. He doesn't have the power that Canelo has. So a lot of people will be happy if Canelo wins. Before, he had a lot of fans, but now these days, all the fans are turning the back on Canelo.
What about skill-wise?
Skill-wise, no, I don't think. To be honest, I think he needs a little bit more improvement. In his fights, he hasn't been looking good. On the last fight, I think he fought. I watched all his fights, and he ended really good. And he said, from now on, I'm gonna start fighting like that. How I ended my last round. But no, you gotta. I haven't really seen that improvement, When he was getting these fighters that were not known, he was knocking everybody out, but then what happened? When you fought guys that are gonna gatekeepers, To me, it's like Munguia. He has not improved, in my opinion, Yeah, he has a big fight, he has a chance to win, and I'm hoping that he wins. Hopefully he can land. He's a strong guy, young guy, If he hits Canelo with a really good shot, I think definitely he could put him to sleep, and that would be a big upset. I just don't see it,
Right.
But anything could happen. I just don't see it, to be honest.
It can happen on a night like this.
How do you like the whole, experience with Turkey and stuff?
I think it's a great experience because
hot season.
yeah, you know what? He's making deals with Golden Boy, Matchroom, The Zone, and now he's working with PBC also. So that's great for the fighters. That's good for us too. It creates more opportunities, more shows. This is a big fucking show, man. So I believe that everybody would love to be in a show like this. A lot of advertisement and everything. They're putting a lot of money, and it's a great thing. It has nothing to do with this conversation, but Jake Paul, he's bringing a lot of people. He's selling a lot. It brings more fans to boxing. So at the end of the day, that's what we need. We need to do more shows or do more stuff with boxing in order to. I'm not saying that boxing is dead, but we need that in order to get more attention. Because the UFC right now, those guys are always filling up everything, bro. So they put up a good show, and they put good fighters all the time. I didn't really watch UFC, but now it's like fucking all the fights that they fight. It's like fucking really good fights, very even. So I think we needed that.
100%. Well, you know what it is. It's your boy Mills, Zav Judah, Jose Benavidez, before champ, Rehab season, Terrence Crawford versus Israel Madrimov, and we out.
We Jimmy.